This is what I make like 80% of the time for realtors. They make their closing, their closing gifts. Some people put names on it. Some people put nothing. Some put established like 2022. This one obviously made for myself. This is the new color I'm using for this year. Last year was all the grays and the blacks and whites. Bows and flowers, strings all vary, depends on what I can get from suppliers. I let you guys tell me what you want. You see a picture, say, hey, Kim, can you make this? Sure, I'll see what I can do. The next thing that I'm doing this year, that's what I did last year, is welcome mat also. You have everyone welcome mat. Anything you want. Also an idea for you guys. Welcome to my open house. You can put that on there as well. So these, again, I'll customize whatever you want. And of course, different bows. Again, colors, you pick what color you want, what wording you want on it. These are 40, the rounds are 50, and that's a 30.
And then one thing for real estate agents is, Kim, you can put our name on the back, right?
If you want it, yes.
And the licensed real estate agent, because we're going to get people right up. And the only person that probably will have it branded to yourself.
I also made a Christmas ornaments. They're like little house-shaped ornaments. And so, I honestly can't remember. It's like, have agent's name on it. Keychains, I've made keychains also. I'm trying to think of different ideas for like your not only your buyers, but your sellers. It's a little, hey, here's a little thing, here's something small, just for, getting the listing, a little thank you. But there's pictures on both sides. That I'm leaving with you guys. My business cards in here as well. Photography and practice photography. I don't have a website for my craft stuff. It's just a Facebook group right now, but yeah, I mean, anything. I mean, if there's a sports thing.
Is that Lindsay?
That's literally.
So you can brand yourself.
I whatever you want to try to make everything customizable. If I can't do it, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't do it. I am changing up with some of the bills because that's pretty much. So I have to change the logo. But if you guys are giving me permission to use your logo, which I do have some file saved, I can put those on there, whatever you guys. I have picked up my house on the top floor. I don't ship anything. It's too heavy to ship. I myself take the water off. But yeah, these are the business cards too. Photography too, if anybody ever needs headshots, please take photos.
Oh,
I'm
do you have samples of those?
I didn't because I wasn't.
But you use
Yeah, there's stuff on my website too. I mean, I've only done a couple of real estate, the housing pictures, but I do a lot of headshots all the time. I could be either in my studio, which is in Orchard Park, or I can probably where you
could you do a lifestyle shoot? So every billboard.
Yeah.
So say it's like in a nice kitchen.
Yeah.
And like it's on a home.
Yeah. Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my photography. I mean, the phone numbers obviously are all the same. This has my business, my website on it. But I'm leaving everything with you guys. Reach out to me. It's always best to give me a text, give me a call, tell me where you're from. And say, hey, Kim, can you do this? Sure. I do require like for signs and stuff. It's staying the ceiling. At least 2 weeks notice before your closing date. I have done it. Kim got in there. I do it quick, but other stuff is all customized. So that's why I usually don't have stuff just sitting around. I can get it done within a week, but it's all drawing. I don't want to rush the drawing. Look like crap because you're not only representing, me, you represent you guys, you represent your clients. Also, they don't want to do something. And they're like, Yeah, if anybody has any questions, let me know. Feel free to shoot me a text, call, whatever, and, I only have a Facebook group, because I,
Your face and then I'll move yours.
yes, it's on our crafty photographers, the craft group, and that's how it is a craft group, but I don't know. There's some like, but yeah, so feel free if you have any questions, let me know. I look forward to working with more of you guys from here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She wasn't able. It's not, no, it's right here. She was in all day Tuesday at home.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, can you hear me? I can hear you.
Jackie, she's new with us, and that's Chris back there. And I think a bunch of you have not followed her. And then Amy, another new Amy. I have our awards. We didn't have a huge month of January, but we saw awards. I have one award here for our Pineapple Scholar Award for January. There's been a lot of classes. For our first closing. And I actually didn't want them, but I thought there are eight of them on for January was Wendy. If you want to check it. And I have one more little thing. Presentation. Shannon has a very special gift for everyone. We really want for our listeners. But they're really cool. So she got one of these for every season. It's a stock card. So what it is it's a digital card. And what you do is you set it up, a little profile on your website. And this is your own little customized card. It has an on it and also a QR code on the back. Once you have it set up, you tap it to the back of your phone or anyone's phone, and your profile will pop up on your phone. And it's a nice thing to have as far as digital. It also keeps contacts for you, like you can, if you're out and you don't have a bunch of business cards on you, you can share your information with someone and get their information in return. We have one of these for everyone. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then that's really all I have now. So you can go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Brooks Bowman. I'm from Elwood Jordan's Insurance Agency in Alden. I am the insurance agent for the professional liability insurance. So I'm here to do risk control check. So here's the microphone. So I myself am a professional liability. Professional liability protects you if you create an error, they call errors and omissions, or you omit, you fail. In fact, I'm going to read to you the insurance policy. What it says. Who is an insurer? So in this case, Nichol City Realty is an insurer. Any person who is or becomes your partner, officer, director, employee, member, or independent contractor during the policy period. Any person previously affiliated with you as your partner, officer, director, employee, member, or independent contractor. So you have a little bit of coverage after you leave. It's kind of a bit of a gray area. Hopefully nobody ever leaves, right? Shannon? But if you happen to, let's say you move out of state, right? Let's say you join a new firm. You want to make sure that you are under their good contract as soon as possible. These are claims-made policies. So it's when the claim is made. So if you start working for Nichol City Realty today and you move out of state in June, it's possible that claims or losses come up after you left. So it's important that you don't have any gas insurance. Likewise, if Shannon moved her insurance to another insurance agent, you want to make sure there's no gap. Because you never know when that claim is going to be filed. You never know how long the lawyer's sitting on something or decides to send in a summons. Insurance coverage. We'll pay on behalf of the insured all amounts in excess of the deductible. Most deductibles on professional liability policies are $2,500. Big deductible. That's where they start. I've seen them as high as that. So I myself have $2,500 for my areas of business. And so any claim that I could have 5 claims a year, that's $2,500. So when I used to work in another insurance agent 13 years ago, it was actually in my contract. So I had to have some skin in it. So I was kind of, as a new salesperson, I was kind of hanging over my head, making mistakes. And sure enough, I did get brought in on anything can happen. Yeah. And we're not it does hurt, especially when you first start. I want to share some claim trends in the industry for real estate. Non-disclosure continues to be the largest category filed against people. So you fail to disclose maybe the house, fail to disclose that there's something going on with a zoning, or with the neighbor, or with the town or county, something that might impact that actual property or the land. As the cost of homes rise, right? We're in a free market for selling houses. But as that cost of homes rise, people are fighting and paying more than they think they should be paying for a home. If they're a disgruntled buyer, sometimes they think that they pay too much, which can magnify their real and perceived deficiencies in their purchase experience. Right? We all know people that bought a home and afterwards say, what the heck, right? This, or that. The inspector didn't tell me about this. A lot of things we've all heard. As far as I'm sure about mine, very transparent about some of my growth. In fact, I'll just share it now. So years ago, my wife and I lived in a condo. First time, we had 3 young children. We can't fit here anymore. We got to move out. So at the time, I was working another insurance agency. And I insured a real estate agent at the time. And she was going to represent me, looked in our price range. I just found my commission. My wife was starting with the nurse. And the money was tight. So we knew our window, what we could afford. And of course, always expand. You end up getting approved for more than what you could probably afford. And you end up buying a house that is more than you can possibly afford. Sure enough, we found a house. This is it. The house, but he refuses to go through a realtor. So I was new to buying a house. I didn't understand proper etiquette. Once you sign up with a realtor, you need to stay with it. Janine's related to she's going to probably beat me up in the parking lot after I share the story. So we were so desperate. We had no options. There was nothing in our real house that we could afford as far as we thought. So we decided to buy it. Now, I thought that we were going to be able to bring the real estate and she was going to be able to buy. He squeezed her right out. And she flipped out on me, never referred another piece of homeowners insurance business to me. And I understand that.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Oh, maybe. And pretty well went on shortly after that. And then what followed was a learning experience. This guy, the house we're going up, that's hilarious. He had waterfall in there, hot tub. He had put this addition on. He was a contractor in the masonry industry. He was moving to Vegas, and he wanted to sell his stuff. We bought some of his content. He had put on that addition. He moves off, we buy some of his contents, we move in, we're there 2 months. The first warm day of the May happens, and a procession of ants tumbling in. He basically took sliding glass door off the back of the house. And that's what he put the addition. He had dirt in there, all kinds of stuff. The plants all the way up to the ceiling. Like 12 foot tall. It was gorgeous. And it's great. We're in the house. We call them up, hey, there's ants, what about that? Because we've never had an ant problem. Well, after I got the phone a couple of weeks later, in the way back, or a couple of ants, we found. And then the furniture, some of the furniture we realized was joinery. Legs were screwed back together. And then we got to a point where we're like, oh, then the roof was. He did not flash. He did not have
No, I just had a text on my watch, that's why I looked at it.
He didn't flash the ceiling right near the chimney, so he didn't water pouring in above our the insert. And you know, I got 40 on the kids. And then the town of DQ and she brought a reassessment. And what did they do? They came in and said, oh, by the way, you have 250 extra square feet that we didn't know about. He never even pulled permits. They put the addition on, no neighbors tattletale on him. So our square footage went up, our appraisal went up, our taxes went from $4,800 to $6,900. Our escrow didn't catch it for 9 months. So all of a sudden, they said to us, oh, by the way, it's catch-up time, $900 extra on your mortgage. So we were just in panic mode. Yeah, so you just on the straight commissions from being on the draw, it's a 7% and 3 on the kids. And so I got a lawyer. Yeah. Yeah, trying to get that.
They were all over that.
They were, I had pictures of them. They're not bad. So we got a lawyer. We consulted with the lawyer. And $1,200 retainer. So right up front, it was $1,200. Once he found out the guy was the biggest town, he said, even if you wait, try to go after Las Vegas, it's about 50 and whatever. And it's on a state thing. So, great, like, you're sure. Sorry. I saw buyers selling. So we're not luck. We struggled to pay our mortgage. So, but if I had, there probably would have been some disclosure. We might have caught the inspector may come in, caught the advance. The addition, right?
Was there more there?
No, he just built it,
Yeah.
and nobody felt that.
So you saved a lot of $6,000.
Exactly. And that wasn't even our intention. He felt like he just don't want to read it.
He did that one.
He did it because he wanted to maximize profits. He was retiring.
Yeah, you want to know that.
Behind it, there was a whole lot more. Turns out, a year later, we're like, we gotta take it home. I did it myself. I actually sold some of the stuff. So valuable. We did go to box office. But one of the footers was square. 8 inches on the one side, 2 inches in that corner, 4 inches over there, 6 inches up over there. Nothing was insulated. So the window right here, the heater out there, yes, heater. You can insulate it. So it was like, no nightmare.
Did you just close it?
We did. We disposed of it. But we fixed it. So 4 years later, straight from flawed. Right? We put it in the roof. We actually sold it to a roofer. So he went that part of it. So non-disclosure is a big claim track. By the way, average legal cost for real estate emissions claim is $12,000. Multiple listing systems often have incorrect information. As an insurance agent, we ask homeowners, what year was your house built? And a lot of times, in fact, most of the time, maybe we look it up. There's a different year. What's the square footage? Give us the square footage. We look it up. It's a different square footage. Then we go to the town or village. They have a different square footage. And MLS has a different square footage. That's huge. It's important to double check. Make sure that your information going into that. Conflicts of interest. Exposures are a common claim as well. Referring contractors and mortgage brokers who drop the ball often can result in a claim. As an insurance agent, I'll refer people out for a class or to a collision shop. And I told my staff, I want you to get 3 names. It's fine to put the ones we prefer at the top. And if they want a testimonial, we'll tell them that person at the top, they're the ones that get called to fix their mistakes. So there are ways that you can kind of steer them towards that person. I'm assuming Nichol City Realty has a really mortgage broker. Most do. And other industries, contractors, be careful who you refer. If you know a good carpenter, somebody needs some work to be done, put it somewhere else. I would recommend you refer to pre-carpenter. Maybe put that's one at the top. And you can say, I know that person that has it, but be careful what you say. It's sad that you can't refer other condo or somebody. And people do drop the ball. Not keeping paperwork up to date. I think it's important that contracts, disclosure statements, any forms of any sign, they're the most up to date. And you can actually lose in court. An old form doesn't have the right. I actually finished another story. When we built our house, and we built the house, when we built the house, the realtor, oh, sorry, the realtor had just been appointed by this builder to sell his lots in the house. And I showed up at his office, and I'll never forget, he's like, I'm almost done, I'm putting together your contract. And he's taking contracts from his old real estate company and another real estate company. He's putting it together. I'm like, does a builder and lawyer even know that you're piecemealing it together? So we looked it over, and actually the builder ended up having to put some extra stuff in that he didn't know the real estate or the salesman, real estate salesman, and put in this one. It's win-win. They caught it later on. We were one of the first to buy it. So that's important to have up-to-date applications, contracts, and sign-offs. Do you use sign-offs? So obviously the state has disclosure statements and protocol forms that need to be signed for every sale and purchase, right? You have your own like sign-offs. For example, I have a sign-off if somebody doesn't want full coverage. I have a sign-off if somebody doesn't want metal.
We have like a waiver.
Waiver? Okay. Okay, that's good. So if you come across any agents here come across, okay, this is an exposure I think I have. I mean, if you sale, I would recommend it to Melanie. Hey, maybe we need to sign up. This is something that the state doesn't have a form. Something to think. Future exposures to watch out for. Oh, other common claims might include fiduciary duty, unconventional sales, environmental, sales and marketing. So whatever you put on social media or whatever you mail it out, you can be brought into a lawsuit. Cyber exposure. Actually, some real estate firms got hacked, and the hackers got into people's emails, and they must have been involved in the financial transactions, deposits, and payments. Well, they emailed these buyers and sellers and said, we changed the bank that we're working through. Would you please they can literally see the emails back and forth from the real estate firm and whoever was making a deposit, and sent an email on the behalf of the agent. We changed banks, here's our new routing information. Please wire the money to our new bank.
Can I just interject? This is one of the reasons why I'm not taking this credit card over this one's over business cards or I don't ever want to or even text. If you want to call me, just like tell me the number, that's fine, but I don't hearing these stories.
Yeah. I have employees that insist, customers that insist on sending us pictures of a credit card. And they're like, send it to my file on our management. I'm like, we don't do that. We can't do that. So I told Leslie in your office, I want to save my file. Well, Leslie knows she can't do that. Well, fine, here it is. And so I think things good.
How do you protect yourself in disclosure if a client doesn't disclose something? So like right now, I have a client that's being sued because they didn't. No. So like they have, for example, they claim acres of land. Some of it was wetland, which they never knew.
Right.
Because they built, they never used it, they never had it looked at, but now they're being sued by the new buyers because they felt like it should have been disclosed because he put no to wetlands.
Right.
But in his defense, he really thought no. So how do you like protect yourself?
I would recommend that you create a disclosure statement. You, the agent, and
should be.
for unknown.
But that's the thing is once he's disclosing though, he doesn't know.
It should include unknown situation. Well, it should be something.
So it does say unknown,
There is a
but,
box for.
but he used no because he literally didn't know. He said no. He doesn't know.
Is that a state form?
Yeah.
So isn't there a state unknown then, like are you better off with unknown?
Isn't there a little statement on there that states that, you know, this is filled out to the best of their knowledge? Does
Yeah.
that cover?
Yeah, but there's like, I mean, like literally. It's really, but I'm gonna say, I don't know if this morning. It didn't address the fires. Yeah, I don't know how you can make the loss. But I don't know, so like, I do just tell your client to just put unknown, because sometimes they're like, no, 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 and then I have another situation that right now, I have a house that's sold, they said no to rodents, but yet they have rodents, but they didn't know they had rodents. So that's a whole other issue, so would you just say like, hey, just put unknown to everything?
Is there another one that, because the unknown box has space to put in or some kind of a
No, but you could. You could squeeze something in there. You just don't do that.
But I mean, when you don't know, you don't know, so if you're saying no, but it could be a chance. That you're almost like unknown for everything.
I'm no lawyer, but I
Right.
probably have my customer put in there, you're not aware, but then if
Oh.
you're not aware of any circumstance beyond our knowledge, and there's probably language from the Nichol City Realty lawyer, beyond their knowledge, then they exist. Initially, they did.
Because
And
people
okay.
get ugly with money and people that are finding, I just feel like we'll find them,
Yes.
you know?
We listen to it, like my kids come home from school when they were in elementary school, and they would be singing, and they make spoofs on the 8888 commercial. They would like had songs that they were singing, you know, about William the Top.
Yeah, William the Tar, yeah.
And I'm like, if they hear them,
Yeah.
everybody else is hearing them,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're just reading. That's in New York City, Erie County, I believe, second in terms of lawyers for square mile. So,
I just can't. You know, so I can start perfection. I just open my eyes. Maybe say, wait, no, 100%, because you must have. You know,
nobody knows.
Right. well, and that's the thing, and I think that's something.
I don't think they look at it.
Yeah. Unknowingly false. You didn't know.
You didn't know.
So, this is from Buffalo Rivers. So this is their form. So if Nichol City wanted to take this to the next level, and they're trying to do this and speak some language, you can modify.
Oh, they do.
I'm sure.
And especially with all these people right now going through the no inspections, you know, and then starting to do these in maybe another month or two when the real estate market starts going back to norm. People are gonna be more serious about it.
The crazy thing about this lawsuit, let's say they lose in court. And the new buyers, win, new homeowners win. They actually have the option to then have their attorneys go to sue Buffalo Realty, because their form provided was not. Was not.
Yeah.
a good
And I'm
deal.
sure they will. And I don't even think that they're, I think that they'll just fight. Because they're just after them, not even about freaking nothing, they're gonna do nothing. But, you know,
Yeah, I have some of those cards too.
it's just ridiculous. People are so ugly to their money. It's ridiculous.
So cyber exposures, we mentioned fraud. Fraud both by buyer, seller, agents, that's a big claim. Discrimination is a growing claim, and there's many more. And I'm gonna, I have a handout here. Around it, you know. So it's a good 2-page read, kind of open up your eyes to the exposure. Future exposure to drones, right? Drones are the hot thing. There's a lot of laws are constantly changing with drones. You know, invading somebody's privacy. Did you cross someone else's property? take a drone, he's gonna get a drone certification. My money that they're paying, parents of drones is ridiculous. Well, he might do that outside. But he's got to know laws, it's definitely every state, and it's constantly changing. So that's something we're gonna keep your finger on the pulse.
Can you help me? He's all
Probably chasing you. Okay, here's a couple sample claims, just to scare you. A real estate agency brokers was sued for an adverse zoning decision finalized 2 weeks after its sale. The previous owner mentioned to the agent in passing that the county had been talking for years about possibly widening the road that abuts his property. The previous owner assured the agent that nothing was going to come of it, and the agent accepted his word. The new homeowner said the agent sued the agent when the county opted to proceed with the road expansion 2 weeks after close. They took up their option on the part of the new owner's land. The broker. There's another one. Real estate agency listed the property as being built in 1981. That turned out to be 20 years older. Error resulted in a major lawsuit from the lead paint contamination. Right? In the cities, lead paint is an issue. In fact, on a homeowner's insurance application, they'll ask, especially with landlord policy, it's been lead abated. How many houses? Unless somebody went, I don't know, it's thousands and thousands.
How would you even know?
They would get a certification. So that would be a good sign. If you sell a house in Buffalo, in areas that might have lead. And I had two scenarios. When I took over my agency back in 2008, they had pending lawsuits, and it was rental property. And this one owner had 8 properties on the same street. One of the tenants of these rental properties, the child was born with defects. Took the child into children's hospital. They said this could be related to lead paint. Tested the blood. It was high in lead. They went by an attorney. The attorney sued. When children are involved, it's pretty much okay. We're in the
Yeah.
So when that attorney saw how easy it was to get money from Allstate, that's the insurance company, they went and contacted every tenant that had been at any of those houses on that street in the past 10 years. And so when I took over this agency, they have profit sharing when your losses was below a certain amount. Insurance agencies get profit sharing for being below loss level. We didn't get profit sharing for 10 years with loss sharing because at one point we had 2.1 million in reserve expectation by Allstate. The average reserve is 100,000. So it's important that all of them.
Yeah, I don't know what makes sense when your clients are filling that out, there's a box there that I have to provide my client with the brochure. If you're not giving that to them, you're open to all liable. You're signing that they've received it and nobody's given it. It's in the Facebook files, it's in your emails, it's on you can look at the picture. Everyone has that. And it's in there. And then also there's one for tenants too, if you're renting out. There's the tenant like basically exposure and the booklet as well. So it has to go.
Do you have a checkout list for every?
Yes, and we use a back office software programming,
Okay.
and there is a whole checklist of all the items that need to be uploaded for each transaction.
Is that in there? Maybe we can add that. Or is that allowed?
But basically,
Not the actual.
it's in the library.
I know, but I'm saying.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
saying
it's
like
not on the
check
checklist.
box. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think
Yeah.
There's more forms
I'm
out
gonna
there.
be so mean about people.
There's more complaints every year, my industry as well. So I just created a new checkoff just for personal lines and commercial, so that my employees, okay, can I remember to send the cancellation note? They disclose how much, you have a right to know how much compensation you're trying to make. Somebody wants to know what I make. Yes. This goes way back to when Governor had trouble with their own costs. But Elliot Spitzer created that when he was the attorney general. So I want my employees to forget all these forms. One more to share. Real estate agent, so this was a commercial situation, signed an exclusive listening agreement with a nonprofit foundation to sell one of their properties. The real estate agent had worked with this foundation for many years and trusted their opinion on the condition of their buildings. The buyers, however, discovered 2 months after closing that the building had foundation problems leading to structural compromise. The buyers claimed that the agent had in his possession an engineering report that disclosed these defects, but because it was a report paid by a previous potential buyer at their cost, it was not shared with this. So the seller did not disclose it. He felt he was, and the agent, he felt he was not obligated to share the report. The agent also knew the builders who had a very good reputation, so he trusted their abilities as well as their reputation. Total payout was $1.5 million. So, yeah. Don't just trust
Yeah, that's a
everybody.
great conversation to have with your seller. If there's a home inspection and the buyers want to walk away, and your seller's being a jerk and something came up, you're like either with your seller, like you have to consider fixing this, or you this now needs to go on property commission.
I
disclosure,
always
and
say
needs
that,
to be
you have to redisclose that
Yeah.
if you're not gonna
Yeah.
know.
So then
You
either way,
know.
you got, you know what I mean, you're gonna take the hit. Walk away from this, you wanna make your hit. You know? So that's good.
I got a phone call, this heartening phone call last year, let's say, in the summer. And it was one of my clients. It was his son. So my client was in university. The son was taking care of the sale of his house. The father was a caretaker. And this was out in the rural countryside, Wyoming County. And out there, it's not uncommon over the years, many years ago, that people would have fuel tanks, right? Fuel truck would pull up, dump the fuel in a bin. Sometimes it's in the basement, sometimes it's outside. Well, in this hot real estate market, potential buyer came forward, knew it was a fixer upper that they were planning on flipping. And they bought it unseen. They waived the inspection and they bought it as is. So they get in there, they get to the property and it's still there. I'm gonna find out that this thing was rotting. Now, they had not signed the waiver on the inspection. And if they had not purchased it as is, the insurance would have had to respond. So this was 2 months later, the insurance is canceled. And the new homeowners or property owners have their own insurance. It declined the claim. And the old insurance declined it because it was sold as is and and it was not inspected. So it's huge environment. I never found out what the cost was. I tried as hard as I could. It's good for an insurance agent to get involved and try to get claims settled or pay out. Because then everybody's win-win. Once the lawyers get involved, it gets ugly. They were trying to go around it. Who knows where this is going to lead? They could try to sue. I don't know if that real estate brokerage crossed their T's and dotted their I's and get out the forms. Okay. So,
Yeah, and so it's home inspection waivers. No inspection, I need the waivers.
People wait on their inspection. So crazy to me.
I had a client that had an oil tank moved in their basement. The company that comes to fill the oil tank from, they didn't have faucets, so they filled the basement.
yeah, I understand that. Yeah, wow. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Yes. I grew up in Austin. That's a horrible.
I know. I was like,
Yes. Homer wasn't there, I think, and he came home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was like. Heating oil.
Oh. What is that? What if they can chop off the whole pole?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So I have a final story, and this, it's really good. I'm sidetracked on that story.
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, I know, sign up. So this is a good story. So years ago, when I first got into insurance, I didn't really pursue getting insurance for my relatives. Say, okay, how are your relatives and all your friends? How long you're in this industry? And bring their sales team. So I did not do that. Let it slowly trickle. Sure, my great aunt, bless her She calls me up and she was quite a terrific person. So I knew right ahead, as soon as she showed me an insurance policy before I looked at it, she probably had 4 coverage. Sure enough, she had what's called a 4-1 insurance policy, which doesn't cover the weight of ice and snow, doesn't cover leaking, bursting of pipes, freezing of pipes. So I said to her, and so, what are you gonna do if your pipes freeze and start leaking before they have a roof on your cave? And Chickawaga starts leaking. And she said, well, how much more is it? And you go up to a Form 2, which is $40 more. You go up to Form 3, which covers ice damage, ice fills up in your tire, goes up underneath the shingles, if it leaks down beyond the ice shield, causes damage to the interior. Form 3 will cover it. And that was only like $75. I said, no, I don't need it. I've never had a leak here. It's not gonna happen. What would happen? And I'm gonna bring it. It's tough. We used to call it. It was a tough coach. And I said, what would you do if your roof started leaking? I called my boys. They come out here and they'll shovel the roof. I created a sign up as an insurance agent. I am so and so. I really personalized it. Choose not to get a Form 2 or a Form 3 policy. I understand you don't have coverage or leaking of the roof or bursting of pipes. If my roof starts leaking because of the way that I will call my sons, Tom and Ray, to come and show me. I was that because I knew that I had 6 cents. I'm going to get a phone call. And sometimes you get that 6 cents. Follow it. Look into it. I had to sign off on it. Sure enough. A year later, he calls me and the roof is leaking. And she goes, what do I do? She goes, it's leaking on my antique that she has for centerpiece in her living room. Already in town. And so 6 months later, we're at the hunting cabin. And we're all just sharing stories. And they're like, hey, Brooks, aren't you the insurance agent from Mom? I said, yeah. You know that she had to call us to shovel off her roof? And I said, oh, yeah. And I tell them the story of the sign off. And I don't have it because it was at the wrong position. I got the copy of it. It was at some kind of my own agency. They just laughed on it. Because sure enough, she would be. And you saw it. When in doubt, look into a sign. Is there a sign up for this? Where do you cover my and we could go on and on. That's scared confused out of reading more. This is a good little 2-page read. There's about 15 items that have to do with professional liability. It's good to read that and just kind of, I have to do it myself. I don't
Is there, so like company is, should agents, do agents themselves ever get extra insurance for themselves?
You always can. It's, are you all a member of an association? Other than a local association? Buffalo,
National, nice.
Okay. I would check their website and see if your membership is may already.
Okay.
You may already be paying. Yes, if you my business card's there. If you ever have questions, feel free to call me.
Would you happen to have that?
Yes. Yes. Yes, and I have a newsletter. It's got so much information. If somebody wants to look into something like cyber cover or marketing materials, it has links to all of
I'm gonna say, the 6 years I've been going back and forth, all the
So yeah, give me a call if you have any questions. Yeah, just be careful. You don't want to sit that. If there is extra coverage, great. I know that there's associations like the Nursing Association, the SUS Association that will offer coverages. Sometimes you can pay for that. That's good. You, in the beginning of our meeting, I read off who's in each. So are you all independent? Agents have to do that.
I'm both.
You're both. Like employees are covered.
Do you mind us talking? I can know details, but I'm happy to.
Yes. So, can you hear me? Copyright claims or lawsuits are part of cyber security. So I will be working on the quote, see if they're interested. But one of the growing trends, and details, which is and like right now, I have an intern from one of the schools that is going to make the program media. And I told them right after that, let's look at stock photo companies that we pay a fee to assure us that the pictures we're using are pretty close to use. We were paying for the rights to use those pictures. So on that note also, if you take pictures of a home buyer, you may want to have it sign up, especially if you include the children in the picture. I've seen on Facebook pictures of a couple and their children. Some of these who have two parents or people that are really protective of their kids don't like their kids on social media.
What about photographs? When you're taking photographs of the house stuff and that pictures of the family.
I've got some people around for that reason, or for safety too.
Yes.
You know, for time service, they haven't.
Right.
Right. Like I wanted a picture of the Albany Bulldogs football team on my website, but I instructed the photographer, I don't want any faces, I don't want any names, try to get side shots, without the names on the back of the jersey. Some might be in there, but you can't see their faces. I mean, I might be crossing it. I don't think. Most of them are not writers anymore. I'm probably okay, but yeah, be careful. You can create a sign up. This picture in front of the spoke sign. You sign it is located, kids in there, sign up. Even if it's just an email that you have on file. Yeah, this is good stuff. It's okay for you to share that. That can be used for. And it's verbally constant.
Yeah, that's
Great.
that's really
That's really it.
Sometimes they, what hasn't happened. Okay. I'll send it to you.
Right. Like I have a referral campaign that I'm working on right now for employees asking for referrals. And also giving testimony. And I said, find out if you can use their name. They say no. And I noticed on the website, a lot of those testimonies are anonymous. Two people gave them. So it's important to make sure. And do you have a management system? I don't know how much I have a management system that all my clients files go into.
Yeah, program.
So what?
Program is where all the files.
Okay. Yeah, so if they give you permission, that needs to be visually stored. It doesn't get a date and time stamp on it. If you want all of that attached, especially as people. Any other question? So the copyright situation was somebody used the photo to get caught mistake. Turns out it was not. And we don't know the facts. I talked to the adjusters, and they suspect that some of these stock photo companies are actually putting up pictures, and this is part of the plan to make money, is that people unknowingly go and take that off of Google Images, use it, and they go around and search and just sue people. Because the insurance companies, what they do is they sell 5,000 here, 10,000 there, $20,000 there. So if you have 20 real estate agents that use a picture of Lancaster, Central Avenue is copyrighted or trademark, whatever that is. They then go out there and look for it. They have ways of who's using that.
I use Google every single day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if it's accurate.
Well, I can show you.
Still not
When you
it.
search.
I had no idea.
When you do a Google search. Drop down. I would just
Change
assume,
that anytime.
I would just assume that anything you do with search. Probably. Just don't. You can take a photo of something yourself. That's your photo.
Yeah. I
You can
don't
take
know
a
how
photo.
to use that yourself for that.
Take it yourself, or that's why I kind of encourage to have programs like that, because there's images in Canva that you can either purchase or free images, from that program. Or if you sign up for like a stock program like Shutterstock, which is that you can buy a package for, unlimited images or free images, but don't just grab something from
I had no idea.
In fact, Shannon, it's affordable, I don't remember now, however you work this out, that Nichol City has a membership, maybe some photo sites. That helps protect you, to protect them, because when they sue everybody.
Yep.
They sue multiple real estate firms that you may have been using that picture. They sue maybe realty companies, associations that you might get related, and you and they. The problem is the insurance company defends the named insured. The named insured, again, when you leave, you're no longer going to be. But you get sued a year later. The insurance company from Nichol City is only on the hook for that time period.
Yeah, that's the tricky part. They're suing Nichol City and they're suing the agent directly. There's an E&O covers Nichol City as the agent, but they don't cover the agent person, right?
Right, well, in this particular situation, there was no coverage on the professional. It's coverage that goes on the cyber life. So really, there should have been a cyber life policy. A lot of people think I don't need cyber insurance because I don't have exposure to computers. People, I don't see people's social security, dates of birth. I don't have that saved in our system. But now they can come in and hijack on their computers. They can do that with wiring fraud, but they can also photo images is attached to that. So in this situation, the business owner's policy covered it under advertising liability. But yeah, if you leave, let's say you change careers, you know, I wasn't, sales just weren't there for me.
And you just forget about it.
And yeah, you go into accounting, you forget about it, you still can get sued.
So I went and I Googled myself and I went down to like, because it's been like 8 years. I don't even know things I signed up for that I put photos on. I went through each and every one and looked at all the photos that I had. And I removed them and I added the logo. Like I removed all of my photos because I'll forget about it again. I won't see an email and then you get a lawsuit.
Right.
That's so crazy, yeah.
One of the items in here is timely notification. It's on, I think, page 2. So if you ever do get a notice or a letter from a lawyer, I need to know right away. So your insurance needs to know right away. Because if you wait too long, insurance companies have some policies. Untimely notification. You didn't give us enough time to fill out the case, to hire an investigator, to get all the information we needed. Now here we are, it's $11. We had no case. You compromised our position. It actually happened. I was working at an insurance agency that had very few sign-offs and protocol in place. So I had a customer that had a claim. He said, "Don't worry, the police told me I'm not at fault." It was a DWI situation in the restaurant, and this gentleman that got involved in an accident, it broke one drink, and they had it on video. And this location, they have fake ID, so they were underage. And they drank a 6-pack that they bought at a gas station down the street. And they went joyriding and with that accident. So my customer said, "Don't worry, I was assured that I'm not at fault." I said, "Well, we need to revisit this. I was on vacation, of course. It always happens when you're not in the office, you're on vacation, or the worst moment, you're on your annual wedding, or whatever it is. Call me on Monday." He never called me on Monday. And things got delayed. And the insurance agency I was at, I'm sure they have protocol now. There's no protocol in place. What I needed to do was salesman. What's the follow-up? There was no follow-up. So guess what? 6 months later, this guy calls me up and goes, "Hey, well, no, I was talking to his son, because his son was in life insurance." They go, "Hey, my dad's got a file with a bunch of letters in it from lawyers regarding that claim." I said, "What do you mean letters?" "Well, you need a whole file." I said, I got on the phone. I said, "Do you have letters from lawyers?" "Yeah, but remember, I was at home. The cops told me." I said, "Cops are lawyers. We don't have a claim submitted. So we have an insurance company. Right? Because I'm trying to know. Now, I was in the middle of leaving that place for my new insurance agent. So I don't know how everything worked out. You know, they were fighting the insurance company. They didn't want to pay the claim. You know, it was just my friend got involved and business. So if you ever get a letter from a lawyer, get it to Melanie, or get it to me, jump on it right away. Sometimes just tell them, you know, the lawyer will draft a letter, get lost, or, no, we don't have to find that subpoena, lost, it takes care of it. Take that up for your time. Don't have questions, so.
Anyone else have questions?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for a lot of good info.
No, we
Yeah.
just, we need to know these, yes, so thank you very much for.
Me, this Facebook post right
I would be wondering if there's any,
I was actually just thinking that one.
I think. and you should think of it.
I think you have to sign.
Yeah. Sign up.
Yeah.
Like,
This your face.
oh, if you need a live photo,
I forget you and Brooks are related.
Ken, just.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Kim, I need.
Yeah, just really.
Brooks,
Feel free to take leftovers. I brought Ziplocs.
Shannon's calling.
Yeah.
Oh.
oh,
We do.
thanks, Brooks.
Are you?
Thank What's that? I'm in not CE. It's for the business brokerage. I'm recasting financials.
We'll be talking about that.
Yeah, call me tomorrow. I send you an email during this. Okay. Bye, everyone. I'm logging off.
Oh, if anyone needs to, or wants to stay behind.